Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Play action. It's Jackson. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. But Charles, we see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back on the field in a hurry.
Brandon, I'm going to go ahead and age myself, but I'm going to ask you, when you were in high school and there were injuries, did you hear next man up from your coaches?
Well, you hear it every week now in the NFL, that's for sure.
You know, back when I played when dinosaurs roamed the earth, you didn't hear next man up, you heard, oh no, we've got to put in Davis.
Misses the target, incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
Dancing away at the 35. Going to be a 43-yard punt, but an end of just 33 following a 10-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
A look at the numbers for Harris in last week's game. 18 carries, 79 yards.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run has only emboldened them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They hand this off to Harris, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. The Steelers at 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Let's get 2.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. They snap it to Fields. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And it was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. play fake. Now Fields to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 27.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fields. And the catch made by Johnson. A gain of 8 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. They run with Harris. And he picks up the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. A timeout for an injured player, and it looks like it's Traylon Burks who's in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll toss to Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon. Oswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Oswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. And the first drive, 3 and out. 2nd possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They kind of got to look at them, get a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mark Andrews, there. And it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. You look at this Steeler defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom charts.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Jackson going to run again. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. He'll get 5 out of the keeper, but now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he is caught. And he's got this down to the 35. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down.
Well, this has certainly been a nice drive with the way they've spread the football around. Here, they even get the fullback involved in the passing game. That's got to cause a lot of consternation on the defensive side. You got to cover him, too. That makes things really difficult.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Steelers' 33-yard line.
Jackson. That's for Bateman, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher with this beginning.
Fields now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. 3 catches now this afternoon, the same number he had all of last week. Also, it's a first down. Harris running straight ahead. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. Brought down on the play by Trenton Simpson. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Fields. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. A shotgun snap, Fields. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. That's pulled in at the 32. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Trying the right side with Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now Jackson, a short throw caught by Andrews. So the completion gets him just a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Tucker's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it. And they show what they can do in practice and convince their coaches to give them a chance. That one surely paid off.
Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. It's Fields. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time.
The last run went so well for them, maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete there to Johnson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson looking for Bateman. He's got him complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
A stoppage here for an injury, and not what you want to see. J.K. Dobbins in a little bit of pain after that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. On 2nd down, it's Snell. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Benny Snell, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken the lead. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive, and it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times. But as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Now he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And it's complete to Traylon Burks. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. An option handoff given to Harris. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now here's another carry for Harris. But he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
Well, that was big right there because they're the bottom 5 in the league in converting that 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down. Out of the gun, Fields. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
And he'll get them inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6. To throw is Fields. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will knot us up at 10. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Yet again, targeting and finding Mark Andrews. Jackson trying to hustle his unit up quickly to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Jackson. To throw on 2nd down. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. And Jackson throwing once more. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. His throw incomplete. 2nd and 10. We're all knotted up at 10, but it appears that may change soon. Only question is, will they have to settle for 3? Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete down to Bateman. And they're going to have a 1st down and also well into field goal range, all the way down to the 15 here. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Jackson will throw again. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now Jackson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Alex Heise Smith. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Tucker's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front as we send you down to Orlando where, well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Back to throw, Fields. He's got this to Pickens. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 49 yards.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to run. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
And they run with Harris off the option. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd and 2, Fields. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Justin Madubuike able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. This a 31-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good, and that's going to tie us at 13. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
On second down, here's Mitchell. Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. The tight end in motion right. Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down. Jackson now. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
traffic, maybe in the back of his mind he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Najee Harris and the Steeler offense set to go to work once again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. They run with Harris. Despite some tough running, he's still wrangled down shy of the 15. 14-yard line, 2nd and 11. On play action, Fields. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Now it's Fields. Oh, he had him land running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he'll take it just outside the 40. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. The last series for them a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Here's Jackson to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. They go play action with Jackson. Right side, there's Likely with it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. They'll run with Dobbins. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion right here. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. It threw an opening, and there he goes. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. As well for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, and suddenly the fumble, and you're watching the back of the defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You've just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Stick looks to throw. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Tucker with the extra point, and that will tie things at 20 all. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. He's up over 100 yards, and he'll be looking to get in the end zone again.
Has a tremendous nose for it, doesn't he? The ability to pile up yardage and find the end zone, that's the combination you want in your runner.
Yeah, it's a combination any coach wants, and we'll see if he can find that end zone once more. Now a 2nd and 6. Fields now to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. That is caught. And he'll be out right at the 35. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
And that's how you pick up a 1st down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Back now here on EA Sports. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, this is Harris. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. 117 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here from the 41. Here's a 2nd and 4. They run again with Harris. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the 1st down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. 2nd down and 8. Fields. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Fields. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the 1st down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. Stick looking to throw on 1st and 10. Complete to Likely. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now a pause, and there's an injured Raven in need of some assistance. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. There's a throw dropped off to his fullback. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
First down, here's Mitchell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Stidham. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting rubbed backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. A handoff from Mitchell running left. And able to get this to the 31.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Out of the gun, Stidham. That went into the hands of Flowers. So he stopped for no gain. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Stidham looking to escape, but he'll go down. They got him. T.J. Watt drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Play action. It's Fields. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
148 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
But sometimes, Brent, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. First down, and they go back to Harris. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Here's 3rd and 7. Here's Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Here's Stick on 1st and 10. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. A short throw caught by Andrews. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and yard at the 40-yard line.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range. They run over center with Mitchell. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2nd down, goal to go.
It's a gain of 1. Brings up second and goal.
Mitchell will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score.
So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So now the Steelers down by 7. A little over 20 seconds to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Fields. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Now Fields. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before.